Alright guys, 7:55 here. This is like the third take of this video, and I'm just gonna put this one on whether it's good or not, so bear with me here. This review is my first review, and it's gonna be of a flashlight. This flashlight is the Nebo Redline Select, which I believe does not have a video on YouTube yet, so I'm going to show you one. This flashlight will run you about $40. I haven't seen it for any more, except I've seen it sold at actually Ace Hardware. I don't know if you guys have one of those wherever you live, but I saw one of those sold. I saw this flashlight sold there, and then they were saying $50, which I think is a little bit too much. A lot too much, actually, and I picked it up for $40. I haven't seen it for less than $40, but that's that. This flashlight is obviously a Nebo brand, which, if you guys know or don't know, that is a decent quality brand. It's okay. They don't give out garbage, but it's not perfect. The Nebo Redline comes on a plastic stand with a plastic sleeve over this, a hard plastic case. It protects the flashlight. And on the inside of it, it has pictures of the flashlight and the specs and everything. Well, to look at the stand that the flashlight comes on, first it has the Nebo Redline Select, the model, obviously. And on this side, it has the specs of the flashlight, the runtime, lumens, and the distance, and the modes. And then, if you open this stand up, when you get it brand new, it comes with this same exact lanyard that I'll show you where to put it in case you have this flashlight and don't know, because I was kind of baffled myself. And it comes with 3 extra AAA batteries, because that's what this flashlight runs on, 3 AAA batteries, which can be good and bad, and I'll explain that. So, done with the packaging, onto the light. It has, I'll tell you the lumens and the modes. To get to the different modes on this flashlight, you have a selector ring, hence the name, the Nebo Redline Select, because it has a selector ring. Now, when you have it on the 10, all you have to do is click the clicky switch, which is not a presser switch, so you don't have momentary on, you have to fully press it down. So, when it's fully on, when it's on 10, you have 31 lumens for 12 hours, and has a distance of 38 meters by the package, what it says on the package. And let's click that off. When you move your selector ring over to the 50, you now have 155 lumens for 5 hours, and it has a distance of 96 meters. I'll show you that. And then, if you move the selector dial over to the 100, you are on full blast, 310 lumens, which is very bright, for 2 hours, and it has a distance of 198 meters. Click that on. It's very bright. Okay, last 2 modes, I'll go over the next one. Last one's kind of self-explanatory, if you can read that. The next is S for strobe. Now, strobe runs for 60 hours, has a distance of 198 meters. There's strobe. And the next, as you know, you twist the selector dial, is SOS, which should be self-explanatory, has a runtime of 60 hours, and a distance of 198 meters, same as the strobe. So, that is why they call it the Redline Select. Now, why they call it the Nebo Redline? Because this is one in the line, the Redline series. And what makes these lights so unique, why they call them this, is switch this over to 10 to show you. Is this flashlight has a red line, just like all the other flashlights in the line of the Redline. It's a red line. Now, what they did to keep this feature so it's still a Nebo Redline, but to mask it, if you do not like it, is this has what they call a stealth ring. Now all you have to do is you screw this down, just like so, and then when you turn the flashlight on, no red ring. So if you don't want that, no big deal. Next to go over is the pocket clip. Now this light does have a pocket clip, and it does work. I have tried to carry it like this, but I will tell you it is pretty useless in the sense of clipping it to the inside of your pocket and carrying it around, because this flashlight is very chunky because of the 3 AAAs. Makes it very bulky. This flashlight is not the best, in my opinion, for carrying on the inside of your pocket clipped, but this clip does work if you had to clip this to a backpack or, say, the outside of your pocket. It does work, but you could lose it that way, so I wouldn't suggest. Now, back to what I was saying about how you put the lanyard in. If you see the ring in the pocket clip here, all you have to do is you feed the lanyard through that hole and you just pick it out through this bottom, and you have the lanyard set up. Took me a minute to catch on to that, but this is just to help you if you don't know. Then on the side of the flashlight, it has all the stats that I read to you. That is also in the packaging, listed here, so it can help you out if you forget or whatever, had to explain to somebody. The name and the patent pending. What also is unique to this Nebo Redline is that it has a magnet in the back of the light. Now this magnet you can use to clip to a refrigerator, the inside of your car if you had to work on it, or anything else that is metal that you can think of. It will clip itself to. And also, this flashlight has a non-rolling ring on it, I believe they call it, or something like that. And what this pretty much does is it stops the flashlight from rolling. So if you put this on a table, it will not roll off, which is helpful, but for the bulk it adds, I don't think it's that necessary, but it's my opinion. I wouldn't have put it on there. Next, which makes this flashlight very unique, and why I like it for this sense, is that it has the adjustable head, just like the Maglite, in the sense that you can have a wide flood beam and then twist it to have a spotlight. So I'll demonstrate this for you. All you have to do is when you have your flashlight, you can do this while the flashlight's on or off, but just for demonstration, I'll do it while it's off. You just take the bezel and you twist it, and you can leave it, wherever you want. You don't have to fully extend it, but I'll just fully extend it to show you the flashlight. Then when you click the button, you have a more precise beam. And you can do this on any of the modes, does not matter. You can do it while it's on or off. And that is while it's fully extended in the spotlight mode. You click it off, and you screw it all the way down. You now have a floodlight, which is a very good floodlight, and I like it a lot. I love this feature, and to my knowledge, the only other LED flashlight that uses this is the Spotlight Shifter series, which are also very good flashlights. And hopefully I'll be picking one up to show you guys. So, anything else I can think of? The bulb, I believe, is not listed on Nebo's Nebo's website. It does not tell you the bulb. And when researching these, I could not find a good answer, but the only answer I could find is that it is a Cree bulb, which I cannot guarantee you that it is, but that's what I've heard. This flashlight, as I said, runs on 3 regular AAA batteries, and they go in the back here. If you unscrew the back here, there is a capsule on the inside of this flashlight, and you put the 3 AAAs into it, slide the capsule back in, screw back on the cap, and you're all ready to go. Now, one thing I've noticed about this flashlight is when the batteries get low, the light will start to flicker, giving a uneven beam, and will start to flicker. So that's when you'll know you have to change the batteries out. Anything else I can say? Oh, I'll explain you if it's a good buy or a bad buy for the $40 price. $50 I think is ridiculous. I would never pay this much, but $40 it's okay. The reason why I say it's okay is because I think that this flashlight could go under some heavy use, but not a whole lot. If you want to spend $40, I would suggest that you also look at maybe a Chloris P2A, the P1C, or a Phoenix light, because Phoenix has a large selection of lights. And if you like all the modes that this flashlight has to offer, you can look at a Phoenix LD20. Also the $40 price, depending where you go. And has 180 lumens, 6 features, and it's waterproof, shock resistant, and I think a great quality flashlight, in my opinion. And that's what I have to say about this light. So that's, if you like this light and you're thinking about it and you say, well, I'm not going to go under a lot of heavy use for my flashlight, this will just be, throw into a glove box when you need it, or maybe you just want a flashlight like this, all the features, but you don't want to pay a lot more money, I think, then, if this is what you want, then this is what you want, you buy it. And this is no means a bad flashlight, it's not horrible quality, it's just I think that you can do a little bit better, but that's my opinion, and I think that it's not a bad flashlight. So if you did want to buy one of these, I would say go right ahead. I would not say not to. It's still a good flashlight. And that's my review on the Nebo Redline. Hope this helps you out.